Hey everybody, it's Thursday afternoon. Hey, I'm going to do a beer I actually have done before, but it's a seasonal beer from the Boulevard Brewing Company. It's their summer seasonal. I'm going to do the Boulevard. I say Zon, could be Zone. It's got the little thing. Some places it's an umlaut. It's their version of a Belgian-Style wit beer. A little bit from the website. It says, Boulevard Summer Seasonal is our interpretation of a classic Belgian wit beer. Zon, Flemish for sun, combines the subtle flavors of coriander and orange peel with other traditional ingredients to create a delightful, refreshing summertime brew. This comes in at 4.4% ABV, 15 IBUs. It's available June through August, so this is good till October 1st, so it's been out a couple months, maybe a month, so still ought to be pretty good. These Boulevard beers, they did include a nice little thing in the case, because I bought a 12-pack sampler pack here a month or so ago, and this was in it. It's the last one in it, but it says, coming soon to a bottle near you. We're introducing a new twist to our packaging. Actually, we're removing the twist altogether. Some of the bottles in this package feature our new pry-off caps, a switch we're making to help keep our beer fresher longer. These new caps are more effective at keeping out oxygen, one of the principal enemies of good beer flavor. It's just one of the many steps we take to ensure that our beers always taste as fresh as possible. That's why one thing I didn't like about Boulevard, I do have a tendency to love their beers for the most part, but they always had those twist-off caps on their year-round brews. This one doesn't have one. There were only a couple that did. I think they pretty much gone to the pry-off. So let me get this Belgian-style wit beer in a glass and see if my impressions are any different than last year. Like I said, I did the 2011 version. It was really early on when I was doing my reviews, back when the bookcase was my co-star. But we've got a nice, hazy, unfiltered looking beer. All their beers are bottle conditioned. Got a really foamy finger of a off-white head. Lots of carbonation streaming up. This is a good looking wit beer already. I think I gave it 7.5 before on last year's version, but like I said, it was early on. Let's see if my palate after all these innumerable reviews since then has changed. Get a nose on it and see what we got. Okay, you're definitely getting that toasty wheat, a little coriander. You're getting the orange peel. There's some other spices in there. There's a pretty decent citrus smell, but it's got those wheat undertones all along. There might even be a bit of banana in here. It almost smells like a Hefeweizen rather than just a wit beer, but they call it a wit beer, so that's what I'm gonna grade it as. As you can see, the head has disappeared almost entirely already. So let me get a taste on this. Hot day, it's about 100 here. Really hot day just for Memorial Day weekend, so that's the time for a good wit beer or Hefeweizen, but let me give it a taste. Okay, the taste pretty much follows the nose. You got that wheat, got that coriander, you definitely got that orange peel. Maybe a little lemon and grapefruit rind in there. It starts out with a nice mix of sweet and tart and citrus and orange. Some really sharp tartness in the middle. You're getting that yeastiness and a slightly bitter finish. There may be even a hint of banana in this too. I'm not sure what they're using. I'm sure they're using Belgian spices. I know they do on several of their beers, but definitely getting a little of that banana. Definitely getting the clove, the coriander. This is a nice tasting wit beer. Mouthfeel, it's kind of equal parts dry and oily and spicy all at the same time. It's a light to medium body, ton of carbonation, really nice crisp finish. So far it's a good refreshing beer. So let me sit and let this warm up just a tad. I'll sip on it a while. It's not going to warm up that much. I'll be back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's only been not even 10 minutes. I've just been sipping on this. I did stick it back in the cooler a while, walked around the park here for a while. I'm out here on the pretty close to the 11th tee on the Frisbee golf course. Love this park. Great park. They block off the road, so in the wintertime you got to walk in, but I may even do a few outdoor outdoor reviews in the winter here. But anyway, not a lot has changed. You still got that wheat, the coriander, definitely got that orange peel. A little bit of banana, not enough, I don't think. Well, they call it a Witbier, and that's what I'm going to grade it as. But this is overall, this is a very nice beer, very refreshing, really nice summer beer. I gave it a 7.5. It was probably a year and a half ago that I reviewed last year's version of it. I've had a few more authentic Belgian Wit beers since then to compare it to, and I'm going to bump this up a couple notches. I'm going to give this at least this year's version an 8.5 out of 10. Great beer. If you can see it, pick it up. If you can get the Boulevard beers, it's well worth trying, especially if the weather's still hot. At 4.4%, easy drinking. Not gonna mess you up too much, unless you drink like a case or something. But I'm not gonna buy a case, but I may just go back and it's better than I remember it actually. So 8.5 out of 10 for the Boulevard, Zone, whatever. Oh, by the way, I was out at this park the other day and I had that steammobile come by. Got a biplane flying overhead now, but apparently there's a bunch of Stanley steamers from the early 1900s. There's a bunch of them out of a local motel here, so apparently that wasn't quite the anomaly I thought it was. I don't know how long they're going to be here, but apparently they're making a tour of the whole Southwest state. So if I can get out there sometime when they're all out, I'm not sure what they're doing. I know they're touring all kinds of small towns and small highways and byways with their steammobiles, which ought to be interesting. So see if I can get some video of them later. But anyway, the Boulevard Zone, however it's pronounced, meaning sun in Flemish, gets an 8.5. Bumped it up a couple notches from last year's version. Whether the versions are different, I'm not for sure. Whether my palate has matured, I don't know. But till next time, everybody, cheers. And keep drinking good beer.